Hi, and welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to what? Yes, to the SYWK podcast YouTube channel. And for people who are watching me for the first time, I would like to tell you that you can find everything related to the paranormal on my channel. So if you want to see what you want to see, you have to listen, buddy. It's a podcast. I don't know what I'm talking because I'm very nervous. It's kind of my first live session where I'm alone. I don't have any guest, and I'm just going to talk to you guys. So yeah. So what I was saying is that if you enjoy horror content, if you enjoy horror content, it's like narrating ghost stories, like interviewing horror authors. You want to know what are the Indian horror books which you can read. Anything, everything related to the paranormal is available on my channel. So if you enjoy my content, then please, please, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I need your support because I'm a small YouTuber. I'm trying, I'm growing, I'm learning. So let me see who all are live right now. Okay, so it is one person who is live right now, and that's me from my other device. So I'll wait for people to come. Till then, what I will do is I will copy the link of the stream and I will put it on my description, not on my in my description. Okay, and if you would like to share your ghost stories, then you're welcome. You can come, click on the link, join the stream, and share your ghost stories. But I am not only going to listen to your stories, or neither you are going to listen to my stories. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have different segments in my live stream. I want to do something different. So, what I have decided to do is I have decided to share one ghost story, which will be at the end of the stream. Then the second segment is if you want to come and share your ghost stories, you're welcome. Secondly, I will be discussing about the upcoming horror movies. Then I will be also discussing about the paranormal myths, what is there on the internet. And I will try to read some short stories from the internet if we have time. So we have just 1 hour's time for today's live stream session. So let's see. Give me 2 minutes. I am going to my YouTube studio. Okay. Meanwhile, if anyone is listening or if anyone is watching right now, if you are there, show me your presence. If you're there, show me your presence. Hit the like button and comment on the live stream. Let me know if you're there. Otherwise, it will feel that I'm talking to myself. Anyways, that's quite normal. Oh, Priyanka is come. Priyanka Salve. Hello, Priyanka. I hope you know Priyanka. She was there on my first ever episode, and we shared ghost stories. And she's a very, very good friend and the first guest. So, Priyanka, the question is to you. India wants to know, do you want to come on my live stream and talk something nonsense? Then you're most welcome. Send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll send you the link. And for people who want to join also and talk nonsense and maybe share their stories, please, maybe, you can just click the link in the description and you can join the live stream and you can tell me some ghost stories or some nonsense stories. Anything is there. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. It's the first time I'm doing this live stream, and Priyanka has sent me a message on the live stream, and then she has deleted. Wow! What? 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 and improvement. Okay, so now I have saved the link. Let me check if the link is up. Okay, so Priyanka has messaged me, and yes, so the link is there in my description. If you'd like to share your ghost stories, please join in. Meanwhile, I will talk to Priyanka. She is asking me how long are you going to be online? 20 to 30 minutes. Join in if you can. Priyanka, I've sent you the link. In case if you are not getting the link, it is also there in the description. So, yes, I will wait for Priyanka for 2 minutes. Exactly 2 minutes. Priyanka is saying I can come on audio only. My voice is gone. Yes, no problem. Please come. COME. Please come. So I'm having water. I don't know how this YouTubers and this podcasters. Okay, podcasters is okay, but YouTubers they go live every 2 3 days. What content they have, what they might be talking, quite strange. But I have taken up a challenge that in a week once I will go live, no matter what. I'm going to share my feelings. I'm going to connect with y'all. I want to talk to y'all, whoever has subscribed to my channel, and that's it. I'm just going to have a fun session. This is nothing serious. It's not going to be serious, but if you want to enjoy my content in terms of narrations, in terms of interviews with horror authors, check out my channel. You will enjoy the serious content there, but this is just fun. If there is any questions, if you want to ask, you can ask me. If you want to leave the stream, you can leave, but before leaving, give a like. So I can see now there are 3 people watching and there are 3 likes. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this because who are watching, they're liking it, and that is what will help me, because YouTube algorithm it's very difficult to pronounce that word, but YouTube algorithm is that way. If you don't like, if you don't comment, YouTube will not push. So Priyanka, I have sent you the link. I am waiting for Priyanka. Okay, I will also share your stories. STORIES link in. Give me 2 minutes. DRS. What is the spelling of description? Nowadays, now kids description spelling also they don't know. Anyways, I'm waiting for Priyanka to join in. Till then, I will. So I have. Okay. So meanwhile, Priyanka does not come. Without wasting a lot of time, I will start with my segment. The first segment is the upcoming horror movies which you should watch in 2022, and that is here. So let's go. If you can see my screen, you can see that I am going through a website. cinemablend.com, and it is mentioned here upcoming horror movies, all the scary movies coming out in 2022 and beyond. Okay, so Priyanka, when you are, entering the room, please send me a WhatsApp message because I'm using too many screens, so it's getting confused. So, anyways, going back to the upcoming movies. Now, the first movie which is there on this list is called Scream 5. Okay, but I believe, yeah, this is already released January 14, 2022. So there's another friend of mine. His name is Jeffrey. I don't know his Rodriguez. Yeah, Jeffrey. He has asked me to watch this movie and give a review. So he's such a big fan. He's such a big fan. Then he said, "No, I'm not going to watch this movie." Which movie? Scream. Until and unless Desmond from SYWK podcast does not watch the movie and give a review, he's not going to watch. So I am going to watch this movie very soon. I'm going to give a review. To be very frank, for people who are following me, I am like a mad person in terms of horror. I like to watch all the kind of horror movie. But to be very frank, I have not watched, like, I've just watched the first part of Scream. Uske baad, I don't know if I have watched it or not. I must have. I don't remember because Scream the first was that what that was released quite some time. So Scream 5, I have checked out some reviews. It seems good, but if you have watched Scream 1 or Scream 2, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the live session, live comments, whatever, that how did you guys enjoy it, and should I watch Scream 2, 3, 4? Is it connected, or can I just watch Scream? What I'm saying, dude, Scream 5. Is it connected, not connected? What? Nathan Anchan. Okay. Hi, Nathan Anchan. Your surname sounds very familiar, because my wife name surname is Anchan as well. I hope you're not from her side. Hi. Please like the stream if you can. If you want, you can dislike also. But I know you're Anchan, you will like it because I like Anchans. Okay, then going to the next movie, which is Often First Kill, January 28, 2022. Okay, this movie has also been released. Anyone has watched this movie? Maybe comment below and let me know. Oh, Nathan is saying, it's me, bro. I'm from her side. Oh my God, Nathan. I'm sorry, but I have a very weak memory. But yeah, Anchan. No worries. How are you? How's things? My wife does not know I'm doing all this, so anyways, going back to the list of movies. Often, has anyone watched? I think so. Yeah, I have watched this movie often. The first part, where yes, where she acts as a kid, and then apparently she, like, the family comes to know like she's not a kid and she's an adult. So this is a part. I'm saying what the second part. Nathan is saying, it's me, bro. I'm from her side. It's okay. Fine. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan, you're Roland uncle's son, I believe. I hope I'm not mistaken right now. Is it? Please confirm if you're Roland uncle's son. Going back to the movie, Often 2009, Often was one of the most shocking horror movies in recent years. To be very frank, it was not really shocking. It was scary. Okay, because horror also has different genres, like uh like, how to tell you, like the Final Destination movies or the Emily Rose movies. They have different genres, but at the end, horror is horror. But it was not really shocking. What you guys feel? Have you all watched often? Let me know in the comments section. So moving on, uh, there is a new movie called as Fear. Now it is February 11, 2022. We are almost in March right now, and Fear 2011, 2022. Director Dion Taylor has been consistently making movies as of late, such as blah 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 blah. Okay, I have not heard about Fear. Is it? I think so. A new movie. I hope it's not a remake because now Hollywood is also there's remaking all movies, so it does not make sense. But if this is an original movie, I would love to watch it. So, if anyone has watched this movie, please let me know. I would like to have your review, and then only I watch. See, I am at the opposite side where I have to watch all the movies and give reviews. Yes, but I need someone to tell me also if it is worth watching or no. Because the next movie, which is Texas Chainsaw, Texas Chainsaw, which is on Netflix. I when it released, I went on Facebook, I went on Instagram, everywhere memes are happening. Review, what an amazing movie, blah blah blah. This so much of hype, and at the end, what happened? When I watched it, it was utter bullshit, utter nonsense. I'm sorry if there is anyone who's below 18, but this content, what I'm these things what I'm talking, it's not for 18 below, it's only above 18 plus, so please parents, be careful. So what I was talking about this movie is bullshit, seriously. I didn't get scared at all. What's the story? That four guys, no, not four guys, uh one guy, three girls, they go to a town, and they are purchasing something, and they want to make a restaurant, blah blah blah. And that town is abandoned, like very, it's a small town, so not many of them are there. And accidentally, there is a female, like an old female, who's still there. So the police and all, they had told everyone from the town to leave because it was a very small town, and nothing was happening, and there was one orphanage. So in that orphanage, there was one female who was taking care of the kids, and they told her to leave, but she didn't leave. So when these four people came from the city to the small town, they found her there. So she said, "No, no, no, I'm not going to leave." But they said, "Boss, sorry, the property is on our name. You have to leave." So she could not leave because she had one child still left, and that child is, I don't know, but 7 feet plus, and he was like Khali, and he was, I think so, a little bit mad. So when the cops took her, on the way only, she died, and the son also was there. So the son became mad. So the son, what he did was, when the mother died, he cut her face, the skin of the face, and put it on his face, and came back to the town and started killing people. Okay, there is a story, but don't overhype it. Not a good movie. So this movie I have watched, so I won't suggest you. Now there is something called The Devil's Light. The supernatural horror movie will follow a 25-year-old nun who believes performing exorcism are her higher calling. Unfortunately for her sister, for her Unfortunately for her, sisters are not allowed to perform them herself. She decides to take her desire into her own hands when she finds someone to exorcise, but ends up facing a demon force with mysterious ties on her own past. Okay, The Devil's Light. This seems good. This seems really interesting. I can watch it because what happens is, at least 5 years before, in the West, basically in Hollywood, the horror movies were similar, same concept, like haunted house is there, a new family is moving in that house, and then things happen. Same story, Amityville, horror, The Conjuring, blah blah blah. All it is same, but this one is something different. I think so. They are coming up with some new movies, and it should be good. So this one, The Devil's Light, I think so. It's already released. Yeah, February 25th. But the biggest problem here, currently I am working in the Middle East. I won't take the country name. I think so. Many of them know also where I stay, but I prefer not taking the name. Not a lot of movies release here. Yes, like the commercial ones, the mainstream ones release, but the independent movies like this does not release. So I cannot, like for example, now this movie has released on the 25th of February. I would have gone to the theater on the same day and released a review on the same evening. But this is how the thing is. I have to wait for it to come on any of the streaming platforms, watch it, and then give you a review. But if anyone has watched any of these movies, please let me know. Okay, I'm not sure if I you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yes, 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 you can hear me. So five people are watching and three likes. Come on, like this. I need five people watching, five likes. Come on, come on. And if you want, share this link with your friends who you think enjoy horror content. Introduce them to my channel. For sure, they will not be disappointed. And talking about disappointment, where is Priyanka? She said she'll be joining shortly, but her shortly is become longly. Sorry, very bad jokes. For sure, the five people also must have left after this joke. Anyways, going back to the next movie called as Unwelcome, March 17, 2022. Okay, okay, this is from the same director of Ant-Man. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember watching this trailer, Unwelcome. So there was Akshay Kumar Welcome, and now this is Unwelcome. Anyways, very stupid jokes. I have to talk to myself. Come on, guys. Comment something. Put something in the comments if you're listening. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or to you guys. Anyways, but I'm sure that when the stream is not live and whoever is watching, they will enjoy it. I'm sure. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Unwelcome, March 17, 2022. Oh my god, this is. Then The Black Phone, June 24, 2022. The Black Phone. The Black Phone. Then Nope, Nope, July 2022. My god, there are a lot of movies. My friend, Dark Harvest is there. Don't Worry, Darling is there. Halloween ends. Oh, this Halloween, I don't know when it's going to end, but I hope it ends today. Then Firestarter to be announced. Then Hellraiser. Then what is this? Intro. क्या उफ एनिमेटेड हॉरर्स क्या बात है जिप्सस क्रिप्सस रीबॉर्न animated, really interesting. Wendell and Wild to be announced. My god, Last Voyage. Knock at the Cabin. Untitled, A Quiet Place movie. Oh, Untitled, A Quiet Place. This movie, Quiet Place. Ah, sorry. Hello, we have Priyanka Salve with us. Priyanka, how are you doing, my friend?
I've been waiting for you this whole time,
Oh,
and
sorry,
you are
I told you.
telling me. I know you're not familiar with this
First
channel
time. So
or
you
this
know,
stream, basically.
first time. So too many tabs open. So I was on the other tab going through all the movies. So how are you? How is life?
I've
How's
been
things?
great. How are you? I like
I
the
am
topic you've chosen
fine.
today, all
What is the
about horror
topic?
movies.
Yes. So you know, to be very frank to you and to whoever is watching, I
Three,
wanted
four
to.
viewers.
Yes, inshallah, it will increase after maybe
Yes,
because
inshallah, it will.
anyways, Priyanka has agreed to do the stream till 3 o'clock in the morning. So we are going to be
You
till
know
three
I
o'clock.
will.
So I had plans to go live, quite some time, but I didn't know what to do. I was not
You
getting
can take some
any.
tips from Mr. Swapnil.
Yes, I spoke to him. He told me that you go for it. And for people who don't know Swapnil, obviously they might be knowing. He's also doing a live stream at 11:45
I
tonight
will be on that too. Shout
yes,
out to
on
Avirbhav.
Avirbhav Horror Stories. So yes, please go check that channel out as well. So I spoke to him yesterday itself, and he told me go for it, and this, that, and all. But off lately, I got to know that YouTube is banning the horror content. It's pushing the horror
Why?
content channel down. I don't know. They have some different reasons, and God knows. So we are working very extremely hard creating content, but YouTube is not pushing. And the only thing our channel can grow is if you guys who are listening like the video, comment, share it with your friends, then something great, something
Subscribe
nice will
for
happen.
the channels
Yes,
as well.
subscribe. Yes, subscribe. I'm 985 subscribers. Just 15 more subscribers to reach
We're getting
1000.
there, Desmond. We're getting there.
Yes, slowly, slowly, slowly,
Slowly but
slowly.
surely.
Yes, slowly but surely. Anyone else? Before you coming, I was just telling the people who are listening, I was just telling them, talk to me, show me your presence, like how they tell the ghost, na, show me your presence.
Should
So
we
that is
be
what.
really asking them now? There'll be too many spirits at this time, post
Uh,
COVID.
yeah. So, do you have anything to share? Any ghost stories to share, or should we continue with the
Let's
movies?
continue with the horror movies and shows because as of now, I can't think of anything on top of my head.
No worries. So, if you
But
can see,
when I recall something, I will tell you.
yes, if you can see, there is this movie called as Untitled, A Quiet Place movie, March 31st, 2023. So, have you watched this movie, A Quiet Place?
Yes, I have.
And
It's
how
really nice. I like the
I
movie.
I hate the movie. It was
I like
bullshit.
the movie just because it was aliens and not ghosts.
Yeah, and see, the problem is, first of all, people categorize the horror genre. Yes, horror genre has different categories under the same umbrella where they have like
Correct.
zombies and this and that and all. But see, Final Destination is not horror for me. All the Final Destination movies. So, it does not make sense. Sorry, my throat is gone.
Have some water, my friend.
I'm having. Oh, The Exorcist, October 13, 2023.
Is
So
it going
this
to be
movie
a
is on.
remake? Scroll a little up,
No.
please.
No, I'm saying no, it is not a remake. Not no for
Okay,
you.
I was like, no. I thought you saying no. I said, please.
This film will serve as a direct sequel to the original 1973 movie. Oh my
Seems like a
god.
remake. This is
No, it's
something
saying
I'll be
now.
looking forward to.
This film will serve
Trilogy.
as a direct sequel. So many horror movies to be extended for this year. So yeah, I am almost done with all the horror movies. Uh, which one is your favorite movies from this list? Did you get to go through the complete list?
No, I didn't get to see the whole list. You're just scrolling through it. But the last time I think I told you about this Chinese movie I saw, The Bridge
Hmm.
Curse. It's
Ah, okay.
worth a watch on Netflix.
So it's already out, huh?
It's already out,
Okay, that's nice. These are
so
the movies
you
which
can
are
watch
yet to
that.
be released. There is something called as Don't Worry Darling, September 23rd, 2022.
No, only The Exorcism caught my eye and The Orphan.
Yeah,
The
that
first
are
part was
the
insane. That was an amazing twist. It was like
all
a the
classic movies.
suspense thriller. Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm searching for new horror movies like which like is new, like not they're making remakes. Now in this list there is
Yeah. Unfortunately, not many are coming out, that will actually want you to go to theaters and see.
yeah,
Even in India right now, we don't have anything in the theaters. Like you said,
yeah,
where you
there's
are, you don't
nothing.
have that.
But this one, The Devil's Light, this is really nice. I think so. Yeah, it's already released February 25th. It's a story of a 25-year-old nun who believes performing exorcism are her higher calling. Unfortunately, for her and her sisters are not allowed to perform them. But she decides to take her desire into her own hands when she finds
Wow.
someone to exorcise, but ends up facing a demonic force.
Of course.
So, reading the description only, it sounds really interesting. The Devil's Light. The Devil's Light.
These release dates are for which country? The US,
Worldwide.
India,
Worldwide.
worldwide?
Worldwide. Yes.
Okay.
But I was telling, before you coming, I was telling you the problem here in this country where I am, all the movies does not release. Like for example, if the movie has to be released on 14th of January, it will not release here. Maybe after 1 month,
Yeah,
2 months. So you
correct.
know,
And even when they're released, they cut off a lot of content.
yeah.
Because
That
even
that
when
is
I was in the Middle East and I saw some horror movies, I think all the best parts were cut off, and I was like, something's missing.
correct. And that is why I prefer, not to watch. I just go and watch the movie just for the experience because you cannot watch a horror
Surround
movie
sound
on.
system in
Yeah,
the
you need like
theater.
the proper full 3D effect and all. So
Yes,
that is
absolutely.
that is quite amazing. So let's go to the second segment.
Which is?
Okay, which is still, for some time you talk some nonsense so that I will do the background work or whatever that is.
Sure
uh,
thing. So where is our Sunny? What's such
Sun
boy?
Sash boy,
He should
I'm.
also tell us some stories. He's like eloped.
या बट ही शादी हो गया ना भाई उसका अभी तो
अच्छा
क्या बोलने का हो गया तो हो गया अभी
शादी तो तेरी भी हुई है.
मेरा हो गया बट ये मेरा काम भी है ना
अच्छा,
तो
like
वही
that.
प्रॉब्लम है yeah.
No, I've been hearing a few stories. Like I came across like when I went for my trek. So I'm
Hmm.
remembering now. And I met some guys who work on the ship, and
Hmm.
then they have shared some like weird experiences of theirs.
Hmm.
So one story I just remember now, this friend of mine, like not a friend, like I just met him during the trip, and he was telling like there's one particular room in the ship. So all they have the crew bunkers, right? So
Hmm.
one of the room was closed, and usually whenever the newbie or the junior most person was put in that room because they didn't know the history about that room, and every night they could hear like somebody is like talking to them like when they're sleeping, and there's like what is this, and it was basically a spirit who had died on the ship, and he was giving his hand over to the next guy. So he used, like for example, like Desmond, okay,
Hmm.
you need to check the volume is loud and clear, check your video is clear, all of these instructions, and then they used to be like, who's giving me this handover? And when they would wake up, and there would be no one in the room. but they could hear it like really loud and clear. And when they spoke to the seniors, and they were like, "Ah, yeah, we know, like that there is this strange phenomenon that's happening in the room, in that particular room."
Babare. This is
So,
on the cruise, like on
not
the.
cruise, like merchant navy,
Oh,
where they work on vessels moving
hmm.
in cargoes and stuff.
Okay. Shit, this is scary,
So,
man.
yeah, so on the ship, usually the crew strength is not more than 100 people. So every
Hmm.
department just has like 5, 10 people max, and they work in
Oh.
shifts, and they are in the sea for 6 or 8 months together, and then all this thing happens. So it
Ships,
was quite interesting. Yeah,
ships,
imagine you're stuck in that room.
airlines, ships, airlines, stories really creeps me out. Trust me. I get extremely scared. If you know, there's a friend of mine, his name is Sabi, and he is also on the cruise right now.
Hmm,
So when COVID just hit, he was on the cruise. Okay, and then he had to wait for a couple of months. Yeah, almost six,
to
seven
get
months.
cleared.
Just yeah, no, just to yeah to get cleared. And the cruise, like the management told them to wait. They were expecting that time that it will get over in 1 month's time, 2 months time. So they said, why to go? So you'll wait.
Yes,
So it's not a horror story, but it is something
but
which
they
is
were docked
very.
somewhere.
Yeah, they were parked at somewhere in some of the
Hmm,
European countries, and so the thing is, the biggest fear is your mind. If you keep your mind strong, then you can achieve
yeah.
anything.
That's for sure,
So,
because you don't have too many people over there, and then your mind actually starts playing trick on you.
hmm,
But that's why they would talk to each other. It's like, this is what is happening. This is what I'm
yeah, they were,
experiencing. Are you
yeah, they were,
experiencing the same, or have you
hmm,
felt the same, heard the same? And when the
yeah,
story checks out, that's the time when they actually freak out. Because even in the
it,
airline, if we feel something, we always cross check with each other. Did you see that?
hmm,
Did you feel that? Can you hear that? We
yeah.
just don't go on assumptions. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm being delusional or something that way.
And sometimes, some people feel it, some people don't feel it. I don't know exactly, because I have never like worked in the airline industry or in a cruise industry. So, like they say na, jaisi jiski soch. But
Hmm.
what Sabi was telling me is that, like for a couple of months it went fine, but what happened is that because of COVID cases increasing, they gave all the staff one room, and they said, don't come out, you have to just be in that room. Food,
Yeah, like
everything will
self
come.
quarantine.
Yeah, they were not positive, nothing, but just for safety reason.
Yeah,
And they had like big, this is a big cruise na. So
correct.
everyone had their own room and blah blah blah. So one, and just to smoke, like, they used to go down. Like if
Hmm.
you want to just go for 10, 15, 20 minutes, you go down, smoke, and then go on top. So one evening he goes for a smoke, and he meets one guy. you know they say hi, hello, they just meet for a smoke,
Yeah,
that's
just
it.
to talk to someone,
Yeah.
some other human.
So he meets that person for a smoke, and on the cruise there are different nationalities. So there was one Filipino guy or something, he
Correct.
came for a smoke. Hello sir, thank you sir, blah blah blah, he did something.
No, that's not how they speak. They're like, "Hello, Kuya, what you doing?"
Yeah, something like that. You want boom boom, like that, huh?
No, that's
So
fine.
so see,
Don't deviate.
very
Next.
racist, huh? Carrying on with the
Ah,
story. So he went back to his room, Sabi, and uh, he was just sitting, and then he could hear someone screaming. And this guy,
he
he was
freaked
just
out.
staying 2 3 क्या बोलते rooms away from Sabi. He could hear someone screaming,
Okay.
but it was very normal, because everyone used to sit, drink, play music, laugh, this, that, and all. So he was just
Oh,
watching
okay.
something, and then he goes to sleep. Next morning, breakfast is not come. Then he goes and he asks, "Arey, what happened?" And then people are screaming extremely loudly. They're screaming, and they're pointing towards that guy's room. So
Oh, okay.
apparently, that guy committed suicide. So he hanged himself. So there's
Oh
not a
no.
fan, but he had a room with a balcony on top. There was some pole, so he hung himself there
Oh
because
shucks.
it was a lot of time in the cruise, and no one to talk to. Yeah, you talk to people, but you obviously feel sad, and
Mental sanity, yeah.
yes, he was mentally
You
not
start
stable.
losing it.
After, yeah, you start losing it. You don't know what to do because a lot of people during the COVID time and all, they didn't know what to do.
Yes.
So
And
he
that was the
committed
worst
suicide.
thing that I think the companies did is by isolating the people and restricting their movements.
Yeah, that
Fine,
was
but at
quite
least it's
quite
scary.
quite yeah, it is scary. It's like not a ghost thing, but it is scary. And then after that, I asked him, like, have anyone gone to that room and all? He said no. So there is a secret also of, like, obviously there's a secret of all the industry. So there's a secret of the cruise industry as well, where people die in the room, but they don't tell. Like, the new guest comes, they will not tell them. They just
Of course,
clean
they will
everything.
not.
They'll just clean everything and khalas, back to normal.
It's the same thing with
So
hotels.
yeah, hotels. That is the scariest thing. And talking about hotels, I would like to
Hmm.
do I would like to do my promotion. So there is an
A
episode on my
hotel.
channel. On my channel, it's called has the haunted hotel, hostel, not hotel. Sorry, haunted hostel in Pune. So
Where in Pune? I can go visit now.
now you go it. I go it. I'm saying what I'm talking to. Go
Going.
and listen. go, go and listen to it.
I have my friend.
Go and listen to it, and
Indeed,
then
I shall.
yeah, and it is a true story. And to be extremely frank to everyone, including Priyanka, on my channel, since I am a big fan of Jayalani, I don't like to promote blind faith. So off lately, most of my
Yes,
episodes,
I have noticed the sudden change in you.
yes, of lately. But the thing is, I will always welcome good stories, and I will also tell at the starting of the episode that my stories are for entertainment purpose. It's up to you to believe or not, but don't
Hmm.
believe it 100%. So what happened? There's a guy called as Ronnie. I don't know from where he is, but he just dropped me an email because I keep telling on my episodes, that if there is any story you would like to share, directly email me. So he sent me a
Hmm.
story, and I was going to India. This was like first week or second week of December. So I thought I will pre-record all my episodes. So till I come back, I have all the episodes ready, and automatically I will just release it on the particular date. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, it was like a Christmas story which happened during Christmas time. So I said, wow,
Him and his
this is,
dad.
yeah, this is something really
Yeah.
nice. So I narrated the story. I made it in three parts. It was like a lengthy story, but I thought instead of making one, I'll make it in three parts.
Hmm.
Then after that, I started getting comments. Started getting messages on Instagram saying that, Are this story is similar to a story on Jose's podcast, but little bit few details changed here and there.
You're in there.
So
Okay.
then I got pissed. I sent Ronnie an email. He didn't reply after that. I think so. He came to know. Are just to give stories, don't give any stories. You have to fact check, or you have to uh, be a proper eyewitness. If you have seen that, then only you tell the story. If it is some friend, how I know it is true or no. And I don't want to, just spread blind faith. So that is why the story which I narrated in the haunted hostel in Pune, it
Yes.
is a story of my colleague who works with me right now. So I was telling her that, I've started this
Hmm.
channel and I'm looking for stories and all. And she said, Are, I was in Pune, I was studying in Pune for 4 5 years. And
Pune
I
also
would,
has a lot of haunted places, no?
yeah, Pune,
Now,
Pune.
now when I hear it, like, oh, it's here also, here also. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
a lot of
I will.
hotspots.
I will not tell you the hostel name online. I'll send you a message
Yeah,
later on. But
indeed.
you will know that place. So I told her, "Is this 100% true?" I asked her. I mean, is it 100% true? She said, "Yes, it has happened with us." So go check it out. It is
I'll
really
watch this episode. But I
yeah.
want to
So
find the hostel.
I will tell you the hostel, not on air, but off air.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will tell it to you.
Later.
Okay. So now let's go to the next segment, which is top 10
Which is
paranormal myths, and I like to
myths.
yeah, and I like to break them.
Okay.
Okay. So the first myth is paranormal facts exist. What myth is this? What nonsense this is?
What?
paranormal
Paranormal facts
facts
exist?
exist. इसका क्या मतलब?
You meaning like pictures and videos and voice
The
notes or
first
something there?
myth, I don't know. The first myth is only rubbish. Forget it. Go to the next one. Ghosts
But
only.
it's wait. Paranormal facts exist. I think it's true. There must be someone who's captured. Forget about anyone. You yourself have captured something on your cam. The
Yeah,
story that
that.
you had said on the beach.
Yes, yes. I have shared that in my
So isn't
live
that a
stream.
fact?
It is a fact, but
But
to be very frank, now I will be telling that I have when I had an episode with Jay Alani, I shared the
hmm
pictures with him. So he
yeah.
said that there is a particular word. It's like a very high
Yeah,
funda
I
word
remember.
which
It's
I
just
don't remember.
something that your brain sees what you want it to
Yes,
see.
yes, yes, yes.
Trick of the
But
brain.
but the thing is, I have done a test. Like I have shown these pictures to few of them without telling anything. I said, just tell me what you can see. Then they have said, okay,
Hmm.
I can see. I've showed my friends here in Oman.
Yeah.
Okay, so they
You just
said, okay.
revealed where you are.
Oh, sorry, sorry. So this
It's okay.
Robin, there's a guy called as Robin. Can you let me just 1 minute, Robin? Can you please confirm the story of Three King Church? Priyanka, my co-host,
Yes.
do you have any
I've become your co-host
information?
now from a guest. Yes.
Yes, then what? Always. Thank you, Robin, for the question. First of all, Robin, if you are listening to this,
It's the
thank you for
Goan
coming.
story.
Thank
The
you for
Goa
coming.
story, yeah?
No, I'm just before you go ahead, Priyanka. I'll just like to say thank you for Robin for coming. If you can
Shout
like the
out.
stream, please like the stream. And Priyanka, over to you. Please go ahead.
Well, I haven't been to Goa to experience this, but I've
Hmm.
heard a lot of stories about the Three Kings Church.
Hmm.
I think you also told me about this, and we had discussed it over one of our podcast episodes.
Yes, yes, yes. See, but the thing is, there are two factors about the Three King Church. Now, I, being from Goa, I have been to this church. Okay, so
Hmm.
there is a story behind that, which is widely spread among the village. But the thing is, I
Okay.
am not sure if the story is true or not. Like, for example, Kuldara. Okay, there is a story behind that. But when Jay Alani he went to Kuldara, he didn't find anything, you know, supernatural or something. Blah blah blah.
Correct.
I I am a die-hard fan, brother. Whoa, Robin Uttapa, die-hard fan. My wife is also not my die-hard fan. Okay, thank you, Robin.
Thanks, Robin. That's so nice of you.
Yes,
You should
thank you,
get your
thank you.
friends to follow him as well.
Yes, please, please, please. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you're a die-hard fan, then it's I don't know. Please subscribe and then become a die-hard fan. Anyways, talking about the Three King Church, um, I have read a story in a book called as Haunted, which is written by Neil De Silva and co-authored by Jay Alani. I don't know. I'm promoting everyone too much, but
It's nice. No, it's nice that you are supporting and promoting our Indian authors,
yes, I
and they
appreciate that.
really have some very intriguing stories.
Yes, 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 yes. So in that, Neil De Silva he wrote a story of experience of Jayalani. So there was a couple, and they went. like they were a tourist, so they went to all the places and they decided to go to this Three King Church as well. So when they went after the timings, like, I think so the church closes by 7-8 o'clock. Once it becomes dark, they don't allow anyone to go if there is no service, like if there is no mass on that day, then they close. So that day when they went, these two people, the couple, they went and they broke in basically because the main door was locked. So they broke in because they wanted to see and they heard the stories. So when they broke in, they went inside, like, they clicked photos, blah blah blah, and they came back. But when they came back, they could feel some strong negative presence in their life, especially the female. So then they went and approached Jayalani. Then they told, him the complete story. After telling the complete story, he went there, and apparently, I am not 100% sure, but this is what I read in the book, that even he felt something. But
Who
when
he?
they Jayalani,
Jayalani?
he also, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure because I have read. I'm not 100% sure because I have read this book almost a year back.
Hmm.
Because he has, like 10 chapters, and one chapter is Three Kings Church. Not sure, but I feel he felt something in that church, and then they said some prayers or something, and after that things were normal, like, the couple were fine, or this, that, and all. So there are multiple stories where people have experience, but there are multiple stories where, this is just like a fake thing what people have just created on the internet. So do you have any more information about the Three King Church from your side?
No, just that sometimes they can see one of the kings, the one who was poisoned,
Hmm.
but we don't know if it's really the king. They see apparitions. But maybe, again, like you said, your mind can also play tricks on you because when you are wanting to see something, then a slightest noise or something, you'll be like, oh my god, I can see a spirit, I can see a shadow, I can hear a ghost. So that can happen.
It is quite possible that,
But I'm looking forward to seeing one for real because I've only heard of people seeing it, like
where.
first-hand stories. Yeah.
Ah,
Anyway, uh, we were supposed to do the Ouija board when you were
no,
in
Baba,
town.
I don't want to do any Ouija board, any board, this.
No, it really works because I myself have done this. And like you said, you want to see it yourself and experience it. That's why I said we can do it together.
Hmm. Hi, Satish. Satish has also joined us.
Hello,
Namaskar, Satish.
Satish.
Robin has just asked us about the Three Kings Church, and I have just opened an article right now here. Priyanka, can you see the article?
Yeah, just scroll down. Matlab
Yeah.
up. I can just see the beginning
Yes.
of the church.
Too many ads. Anyways,
Yeah.
so this
Okay.
is the church. Has anyone visited there? I have visited here, but when I was small, not off lately. I was when I was young. That time I had visited. So this is the,
Just scroll up.
yeah,
I can only see the ads,
too many
not
ads.
the church. Yeah, further. Yeah, that's good.
The
It looks
legend
like
of
such a
Three Kings.
simple
Yeah,
church.
church in Goa, Portuguese, during the Portuguese time, and
Mm-hmm.
there were three power-hungry kings who wanted to rule this place. So there are multiple stories, but I don't know. I don't prefer to believe all this because they are stories. Till you don't witness it, it does not make sense.
But how many people do you need or want to share their experiences before you believe that yes, this is true and not false? Since you're trying to debunk it. See, I am still in support, yes, that this world does exist.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, see, I'm not saying ghost does not exist. I am saying yes, it does. But right now, I'm in a different mindset where, people, because see, now we are creating this content, we are talking about this paranormal things. But the kids nowadays, whatever they see, they believe that. So that is what I want to change. I want to tell people that yes, enjoy the horror content, but don't uh, take everything very serious, because if it plays with your mind, trust me, it will fuck you up. Really, it is quite sad to tell you this, but this is the reality. Because I also enjoy another horror podcast. It is from Jose, if you guys might be knowing. And he and Suresh Menon, they do a ghost stream every Saturday. And
Yeah.
they themselves, they were talking between the people when they come to share horror stories when there is little bit time. They themselves say that they are affected because they get bad dreams, because they are doing it every week, and 100 stories they are listening. So it plays in their mind little bit. Also waterfalls or this door open, it plays in your mind.
Yeah.
So going to the next question, what are your views on Goa special haunted video series of YouTube channel 101 India? Are they real? Oh wow, Priyanka, have you watched them? This is
No, I
really
haven't.
amazing. Okay, so for a person who understands Konkani, there is this YouTube channel 101 India. So they have created like a horror series, and they have the dialogues and all is in Konkani. So it is
I
more
think I should
scary for
understand it because it's still like Marathi,
you
but this is the
dated the
first time
Goan
I'm
guy.
hearing of this.
No,
Maybe,
I'll send
maybe
it.
not.
I will send it to you. Robin, good question. If there is anything
Please.
more like this, let me know. Any good suggestions? I have watched this and you are just going to enjoy it. I don't know if it is, if they are real, because see, Robin, to be very frank, when we create horror content, we have to add, because at the end, it's a story. So we have to add characters. We have to add, like, if I'm doing a podcast, I have to add background music. I have to add some scary jump scares, whatever. So the story might be like very simple, but what they show, what they create, is little bit mixed masala. And the biggest lie what everyone tells is that this story is on real incidents of this and all. There is no one to fact check it. So yeah, there might be a little part which is true, but they put little bit mixed masala and they say, but it's really nice. So Priyanka, there is
Hmm.
this video 101 India. So
Okay.
one video I remember, uh, where there is one old bar in Goa. Okay, one uncle is
Hmm.
there, old uncle. He's drinking feni. One
Hmm.
small lamp is there. Lights are gone off, and auntie is making like nice fish fry, must.
Hmm.
And he's giving this uncle, and they're sitting.
Okay.
All old people are sitting. Lights are off, and just two small candle is on, and they're talking and they're sharing ghost stories, and that is how it starts. So the
Okay.
first story is that one guy. Okay, he's like a tourist who comes from Delhi, and
Hmm.
he's and one place is going to Baga Kalangut, somewhere he's going, and
Okay.
he's driving. And normally Goa is also famous for the dark side, which is the drugs and all the bad stuff. So this guy was already high on cocaine, and he was driving,
Okay.
and there is a road which is haunted. Okay, there is an article. I cannot
Okay.
recollect the road name.
Which road exactly?
It is mentioned in this video. It
Hmm.
is in this video. Now what I'm talking about is 101 India. It is
Hmm.
mentioned in that. So I will put that in my comments later once the
You should
live
share
stream
it
gets over.
later
Yeah, I
so
will.
we
I
all
will. I will.
can.
Ha, Bastora Road. Bastora Road. Yeah. Thank you,
You
Robin.
found it.
Robin is like a
He's a champ today.
yeah. Thank you, Robin. Bastora Road. Right. Yeah. Yes, Bastora Road. So there's an article on Bastora Road that this is haunted. So what
Hmm.
happens is he's going by this road, and this road, obviously you must have gone to Goa, so you know that some roads
Yes.
are, some stretch is very like it's extremely lonely. Right, left, there is nothing.
Yeah.
So he's
Very
going.
isolated roads,
Yeah,
but
isolated.
only
Yeah,
reassurance is like after every 2 to 5 minutes, there's a chapel there.
yeah, that is for sure. That is why we, I'll tell you another funny story later, but I will talk about this. Robin is saying,
Yeah.
I think you're talking about the old Bastora Road story. Yes, Robin, I'm talking about that. So he's going on that, and then suddenly he sees one female, on waiting on the middle of the road. So he stops, and he asks, like, can I drop you somewhere? This, that, and all. So she's not saying anything. Huh? She's just standing there. So he's saying, I'm having a party somewhere, and this, I have a
Hmm.
villa, blah blah blah. The guy, the driver who's driving the car. So only two characters in this story. So the guy who's driving the car and the female who's in the middle of the road, and she's not talking.
Hmm.
She's not saying anything. So
Hmm.
he says, come, sit. I will drop you here, this, that, and all. So then suddenly he gets a
Okay.
call from his girlfriend. Girlfriend is asking this guy, where are you? So he says, yes, I'm coming on the way, blah blah blah, and he keeps the phone. And then this fellow is already high on this, I think so, on drugs or
Drugs.
whatever. Yeah, he
Hmm.
sniffed something, and
Hmm.
suddenly he says, baby, like he starts taking advantage, like like a
Okay.
turkey bastard, like
Yeah.
he acts like a normal human being, like a normal man.
Hmm.
So so suddenly, then there is a cut in that scene, and they're showing that he's removing his pants and he's trying to touch her ear, this, that, and all.
Oh
And then
gosh.
jump cut, next morning his body is found under the bridge, naked, and he was throat was slit or something like that. So apparently, the story is that female was also a tourist, and she had come to Goa a couple of years before, and she was raped
Okay.
on that road, and she was thrown there. So
On.
she waits on the road. She does not ask lift. If someone gives her lift and someone drops her at her destination, she will not do anything. But if
But if they
men
ask
like,
for any
yeah,
business,
yes, yes, yes,
is this
yes.
true? Was this in the newspaper or something? Like,
See, the girl story is there in one article that this girl was raped and blah blah blah. That is why the it is quite famous in Goa that old Bastora Road is haunted. And the biggest
wow.
fact is, where I got married. Okay, in Goa, when I got married, to go to my hall you have to go through old Bastora Road. So that was
You did it deliberately, didn't you?
no, I didn't do that. I realized that later, because how I realized, I had put the map to go to the this. Then I was seeing, Arey, I seen this name, I heard this name, I seen this name somewhere, and then I remembered, oh yeah, old Basara Road. So this was the story. You guys should watch it. I will put the link of this videos in my comment section after the live stream. So go watch it,
Please
and
do.
and trust me, there are other two, three also, and it's really nice. Really, really nice. I don't know why they didn't continue with that series. This is the problem, Priyanka. People try to
Maybe
create horror content, but it does not get pushed. Then,
exactly. We need to collab more so that you all guys can support each other and
hmm,
get out there.
hmm,
Like Jose's channel is a hit because of course he is famous and quite
yeah.
popular. So people want to go there.
But you know what is the funny part? Many people on Jose's channel, they're trying to get in, but they are not getting in.
Just
So I
for
was thinking,
fun.
I was thinking that I'll make another post next time, and I'll say, whoever is not getting chance on Jose's podcast, you have chance to come on my channel. I'll call everyone on
Yes,
my
you
channel.
can do that. Like
And I'll,
give a shout out to him also, Jose, and say, okay,
yeah.
since there's a long queue there, you can come here.
Yeah, better. Now, why people? And the thing is, if you come on that channel, then after 1 year, you will get next chance. So till then, they can come and tell the story years also. No? What say Robin?
Yeah.
What say Satish? Let me know. And by the way, Robin and Satish and whoever is there uh, on the stream, if you guys want to join, please hit the link in the description and come. Maybe we can just have some fun conversation, or you can just share your ghost stories. So we'll go back to the myth, but I would just need 2 seconds, like 5 to 10 seconds. So Priyanka, if you can just do some
Yes.
nonsense till then.
Fill the void.
Yes.
Do some nonsense.
Yeah.
Um, there are quite a lot of stories about Goa, but then we were
See,
supposed to go and explore a few places. We didn't get a chance to do that in Pune or in Goa.
Robin is
Someone
saying
was
the
very
Baga.
busy.
Ah, who's that? Who's that nonsense?
Hmm,
Who was busy?
really? Hmm,
No, going back to Robin. Robin is saying
Baga what?
The Baga Creek drowning story was also fascinating. Oh my god, I can't recollect
I
this.
want
Oh,
Robin to come on audio at least and tell us these stories because I haven't heard of this.
yeah, Robin, please,
I've only
please,
heard
please.
of people when they've gone for fishing and then for crabbing, like
Yeah,
they've felt
correct,
some
correct.
entity. I don't know if it's on the same lines, but Robin, please do come online now, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, Robin, if you want, I will leave the link on the comments as well. Here you go. This is the link. Just click this link and come.
But
Okay.
Desmond, you need to check the chat also. I was waiting there the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm on the main screen, so I'm just waiting.
Okay.
We'll wait for Robin. Rohit, hi, I am back. Hi, Rohit.
Hi, Rohit.
How are you, Rohit? You have any horror stories? Anything? Please join and share your stories. We are looking. Oh, Robin is saying actually I'm in office right now. Are it's okay, man. No one is watching this live stream. No one from your office will be watching, so it's okay.
The
कुछ
only
नहीं
five
होएगा.
of us here.
या कुछ नहीं होएगा. आ जाओ 5-10 मिनट के लिए and share your story, my friend. Rohit is back. Robin is back. Everyone who is on this stream is from R, except yeah, no, only two. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking, my friend. Actually, I'm in
It's okay,
office.
my friend.
Oh, Rohit is come, huh? Rohit is come. Wow.
It's
No,
okay.
Rohit is come. Yeah, Rohit is come.
But Robin is making a make us remember the things and other incidents as well. So
Yes.
that's a good thing. So what is the other fact?
We shall shortly go there, but right now Rohit is also joined us. Hello, Rohit.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Oh, how are you?
my I'm good and I'm cool.
So, you have any ghost stories or anything you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I have a story, new and updated.
तो चलो शुरू
Wow.
करते हैं
We
अभी.
are interested.
शुरू करते हैं अभी.
ओके, नमस्कार। मेरा नाम रोहित चौधरी है और ये कहानी बाकी कहानी की तरह एक सत्य घटना पर आधारित है। बस किरदार और जगह के नाम बदल दिए गए हैं। ये कहानी फिर से उसी जगह से शुरुआत करती है जिसकी फोटोज में लगा के रखता हूँ। हिमाचल, खूबसूरत वादियों में बसा एक गांव। क्या नजारे हैं ना। हम्म अभी हाल ही में हमारे 4 घर छोड़ के हमारे ताऊ जी जो चंडीगढ़ में रहते थे वो आ गए हैं। हाँ, घर थोड़ा दूर है, थोड़ा मतलब गांव से अलग टाइप का है, मतलब अलग लगता है। सबसे कोने वाला मकान एकदम गांव से सटा हुआ, एकदम खाली खुले में एकदम। उनके परिवार में एक बहुत अच्छी आदत है। सारे लोग सुबह 6 बजे ही वॉक पे निकल जाते हैं, और शाम को भी 6 बजे वॉक पे जाते हैं। उन्हें कुछ नहीं पता रास्ते कैसे हैं और रास्ते क्यों हैं। किसी ने कुछ बताया ही नहीं, क्योंकि वो रहे भी नहीं ना। मैं तो आता जाता रहता था, तो हमें पता था कौन कहाँ कैसा है। बरसात का मौसम था। ये 7-7 फुट ऊंचा घास चढ़ा हुआ था। सुबह के लगभग 6:45 हो रहे थे। तभी उन्होंने देखा, आज मैं इतनी लेट कैसे हो गई, वॉक पे भी जाना है। उन्होंने फटाफट से ब्रश ब्रश किया, 7 बज गए थे, और वो वॉक के लिए निकल गए। उन्होंने घास में एक औरत को देखा। अरे 7 बजे इतनी बड़ी घास में ये औरत क्या कर रही है यहाँ पे। उन्होंने इग्नोर मारा और वो चले गए वॉक करते हुए। पीछे से उनकी बेटी भी आई। उसने भी उसी औरत को अब रोड की तरफ आते हुए देखा। ये यहाँ पे क्या कर रही है, और इस समय ना ये वॉक कर रही है, मैं तो पहली बार देखा। उसने भी इग्नोर मारा और वो भी आगे चली गई। वो भागती भागती अपनी माँ के पास पहुंची। माँ, क्या तुमने उस औरत को देखा? अरे हाँ, मैं भी यही कहने वाली थी, तुमने उस औरत को देखा? मैंने तो नहीं देखा आज तक उसे यहाँ पे। शायद होगी कोई आई हुई, पूछ लेंगे बाद में किसी से। अब मैं शादी में गया हुआ था, और जैसे ही मैं बैठा, मैंने कहा, यार दादी कोई कहानी तो सुनाओ। कह रही, क्या कहानी सुनाऊं तेरे को? और अब मुझे क्या पता था कि कहानी खुद ब खुद चल के आएगी और अपने मुंह से कहेगी कि ये हमारे साथ घटना घटी। और आई, और हमारी दादी बुजुर्ग हैं, पूरे गांव में सीनियर है। और वो बैठी कि, अरे माता जी, हम सुबह सुबह टहलने गए थे और हमें वहां पे औरत मिली, और मेरी बेटी को भी दिखी। हे भगवान, ये क्या हो गया? तुम्हारे को दिखी ना? तुम्हारे ऊपर कुछ किया तो नहीं उसने? नहीं 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 नहीं, हमारे से तो नहीं, बस हमें दिखी है बस। चलो शुक्र है भगवान का कि तुम्हारे ऊपर उसकी परछाई नहीं पड़ी, वरना तुम्हारा जो हश्र होता तो वो तुम रोते और गाते वक्त भी बोलते। दादी ने कहा कि अगर तुम्हें इस औरत की कहानी सुननी है ना, तो अपने छोटे चाचा जी से जाके पूछो कि परछाई पड़ते के साथ ही वो पूरे गांव में पागलों की तरह घूम रहे थे। मैं भी बीच में बोला, अरे क्या ये वही स्टोरी तो नहीं है जो चाचा जी पागलों की तरह चिल्ला रहे थे कि मैं तुझे देख लूंगा, मैं तुझे देख लूंगा? कह रही, हाँ ये वही स्टोरी है। उन्होंने कहा कि ये वही औरत है जो किसी किसी को दिखती है। जिसको नहीं पता होता उसे तो बिल्कुल और बकायदा उसी जगह पे दिखती है। तो 12-1 बजे हमें मना कर दिया जाता है उस जगह जाने से। क्या पता कब किसे मिल जाए। थैंक यू, ये थी मेरी कहानी, मुलाकात। आई होप आपको अच्छी लगी होगी। थैंक
Amazing, amazing story. Priyanka, what
वाह,
you
आपका
felt?
यू।
नरेशन, आपका नरेशन तो बढ़िया था। मुझे तो लगता है आप स्वप्निल के चैनल से आए हो। अमेजिंग नरेशन, एंड आई लव्ड योर स्टोरी।
या आई एम बिग फैन स्वप्निल सर। और मैं एक्चुअली हॉरर स्टोरीज के लिए मैं अपने फ्रेंड के थ्रू जुड़ा था,
हम्म।
और फिर मेरे को
हम लोग
भैया का
भी
भी चैनल मिल गया।
हम बड़ा फैन है स्वप्निल सर का। अभी उसका लाइव चालू है ना, अभी 11:45 को। व्हाट्स द टाइम?
ना
अभी
ना,
टाइम
आई
नहीं
थिंक
चा
टुमारो।
टुमारो, हाँ।
या आई
मैं
डोंट नो
उस
बट।
मैंने देखा, ये इंस्टाग्राम पे देखा था कि आज रात को 11:45, बट नो,
आई
आई
डोंट
कांट
नो।
सी अभी नहीं दिख रहा है। मैं रिफ्रेश कर रहा हूँ इधर, अभी नहीं दिख रहा है। बट स्टोरी अच्छा था यार, बहुत अच्छा था।
बहुत
Which
बढ़िया।
थैंक यू।
कौन सा प्लेस का स्टोरी था ये? Can you
ये
disclose it?
हिमाचल का था।
Oh,
प्लेस
like
प्लेस ये था, लाइक मैं कैसे बताऊं। ये प्लेस मतलब मेरे घर से थोड़ा ही दूर है, मतलब लोकेलिटी की स्टोरी है ये, काफी मतलब पॉपुलर
okay.
है वहाँ पे। मतलब हमें तो मतलब सबको पता ही है वहाँ के बारे में, मतलब कैसा है कैसा नहीं है उस जगह के बारे में। बाकी आपको एक मोटा मोटा दे देता हूँ, ये ज्वालाजी सिटी के
हम्म।
आसपास की स्टोरी है।
अच्छा. I've never been to Himachal, but I'll remember next time if I'm going to Himachal, I'll not go to this place. But Robin, एक question है. Do you believe in ghost? That is the main question which I want to ask
या
you. You feel they are true, like you have witnessed.
या
Chalo, that's nice. You have any more stories to share?
है तो काफी, बट मतलब
तो
इतनी है
बताओ।
कि
बताओ और कोई नहीं स्ट्रीम
कुछ
पे तो आप बहुत टाइम ले सकते हैं आराम से ले सकते हैं टाइम
मतलब ऐसे नहीं बता सकता। मतलब मैं कहानी सुनते सुनते मतलब हाँ कोई नहीं, मेरे पास ये वाली भी है, इससे रिलेटेड भी है, मतलब ऐसे कुछ है
हम्म।
मतलब।
ठीक है अभी
वो सारी ट्रू।
ये रॉबिन इसने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि ये यूट्यूब पे एक वीडियो है 101 इंडिया से गोवा स्पेशल हॉन्टेड वीडियोस आपने वो वीडियो देखा
नॉट राइट नाउ, बट मैं देख लूंगा।
ठीक है आप देख लो आई विल ऑल्सो पुट इट इन माई कमेंट्स आफ्टर द लाइव स्ट्रीम और मे बी नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे व्हेन आई गो लाइव फिर आप वापस आओ और हम उस पे बात करते लाइक इफ इट इज ट्रू नॉट ट्रू दैट विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग
ओके ओके
ठीक है
ओके
थैंक यू आपकी स्टोरी शेयर करने के लिए हमारे
और
साथ।
नेक्स्ट टाइम भी
बहुत
आ
अच्छा
जाओ
लगा।
हाँ नेक्स्ट टाइम भी आ जाओ नेक्स्ट टाइम भी आप
ओके।
दूसरा स्टोरी
या
शेयर करो
ओके ओके, थैंक यू, बाय बाय। मैं आ रहा हूँ।
थैंक यू
ओके
रॉबिन
ओके।
थैंक यू नाइस स्टोरी रियली इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी
It's a very nice story, and his narration is so good.
या
So that's how
द
now you
थिंग
can actually spot people from Swapnil's
यस
podcast as well.
because the thing is
Like,
Swapnil has raised the bar at that level that he's doing it from 10 years. I asked him also how you narrate so well and also he said it will come with time. So for
yes,
me if I have to do an episode I have to like do 100 takes and then one proper episode comes but Swapnil can do live as well so uh,
these days I have been going on his live shows,
yeah I've
and
seen it
as much as so it would not be fair to not be live on your show.
yes very good very
Otherwise,
good
I'd not hear the end of it. So,
But what
I
I feel about this story is maybe that female must have gone to shit in the between the feet.
just and that's Desmond for you guys.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of Rohit and his story. I'm just like like a different perspective.
Trying to debunk the
Yes,
ghost.
kind of trying to debunk. So getting about debunk, let's go back to the facts, paranormal facts, what we were talking about. Meanwhile, whoever is there on the stream, please like it. If anyone wants to share your stories, the link is in the description. Please join and tell me. And thank you once again for Rohit and for Robin. So let's go ahead, Priyanka. The second
Yes.
fact is ghost only comes out at night. This is the
False.
biggest bullshit and this
Yeah.
like we are not kids anymore and this articles like this released like in 2016 17 come on boss we are
No,
that
no, my friends have experienced it in broad daylight as well.
then
It's happened. So I will disagree to this point.
this is completely false this does not exist at all
Correct.
uh, Okay, then the third fact is it's not extremely relatable, but I'll just
Yeah,
read it out. There is no physical evidence of Bigfoot. So basically,
that's
Bigfoot
true.
is is
Is
something
a
which was also noticed in Himalayas. I think so. I believe.
yes.
Okay, just a minute. Robin is at work, but he's giving us a lot of work. He's saying, "Can you narrate the story of Vasai Foot?" Yes, Robin, I will narrate, but let us just finish this quickly. The facts. So Bigfoot, oh, there is something like a Janwar or something they said. So I've seen another video on
January.
YouTube, like 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 half man, half animal. I don't know what it is called in Hindi.
Okay.
Adi Manav or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
Hmm.
So it is. People say that in Himalayas, they have witnessed
Those are
like,
Yetis. Yetis that you're
yeah,
talking
yet
about
is,
in the
huh?
Himalaya. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know exactly, but yeah, I think so.
I'm
This
fascinated
Bigfoot
with
is
all of this.
so that is what See, you are an adult, and you know that this is just something which is interesting. You like to enjoy it, and then you go with your work, or you go with your life ahead. But
Yeah.
there are some people who really get affected. Talking about this, supernatural and superstition and this and that and all.
Hmm.
Again, I'm talking about Jay Alani, where he released an episode
Hmm.
quite some time now, almost 2 years or something, where there was a young fan of his who used to, listen to his podcast. He used to listen to all the other horror content and all, and he had got extremely affected with that. Then
In what way? Like,
in
I
that
just
way, like
curious.
he started believing everything whatever he's reading. He started how it is, right, when it plays with your mind. Like, even if
Yeah.
you're sitting alone in the room, something happens, then he will feel scared and this and that and all. So he had messaged Jay Alani saying that
Hmm.
so and so, so and so, so and so. Then he made an episode only for that guy, and he said,
Okay.
see, he actually explained very beautifully about that. This is just I'm trying to debunk everything whatever is there on the internet. They are not 100% true, blah blah blah, this and all. So
Hmm.
talking about Yeti and talking about this Bigfoot, this is just
Hmm.
created. I don't uh, i don't believe in this. Yes, it gives me excitement, but
It is quite intriguing because we have not explored everything that's on Earth, you know?
yes,
That's
but
what I feel.
there are some people who also say that there were Draculas as well. I don't.
That's a little far-fetched.
Yeah, you can't believe
I
everything.
think, yeah, I think that's a bit far-fetched, but as per the animal species, I think there is still so much for us to explore. And
Maybe.
we haven't tapped into the ocean life also. And
Yeah.
there's also major part in Australia. The center of Australia is not being explored as well.
Hmm.
So there are still a lot of creatures, snakes, insects, spiders, whatever, that have not yet been discovered.
So that is what, you put a correct point. See, now, as a normal human being, we have seen the normal species,
Yes.
like a normal animal, whatever, cow, buffalo, tiger, lion, this, that, and all. But the thing
Hmm.
is, if we see something which we have not seen, obviously we'll get scared. So this
True.
fear is like a normal fear. You're getting scared of that person. Like, suddenly,
Hmm.
if a man is wearing a mask and he's just running towards you with a knife or with a gun or something, obviously you'll get scared. So
Yes.
this fear is completely different as compared to like uh, like a ghost or like a spirit, because this Bigfoot or Yeti is a fear of that people, that person or that creature will kill you and
Hmm.
they'll eat you or something like that. So I don't know. It's the best part about this topic is, you can debate, and there won't be any conclusion, because everyone has their own belief, And in Tarak Mehta they say na jaisi jiski soch. So jaisi jiski soch.
Oh, that's what you're quoting Tarak Mehta. Okay.
Yeah. And to tell you that, if you're a true horror fan and if you have not watched Tarak Mehta, there is a series in Tarak Mehta, like 2 weeks, I think so, 4 5 episodes are there or something, where they have dedicated horror comedy. And it was the first time in an Indian television they tried horror comedy and it worked. And Priyanka, if you have not watched it, watch it. It is so funny. Plus, you're getting scared at the same time. I completely enjoyed that.
Which one again?
Tarak Mehta ka Ulta Chashma. So Tarak Mehta ka Ulta Chashma. Every week
Huh.
they cover different topic, like uh, politics or blah blah blah. This is because they are running
Okay.
from 10 years. So
Yeah, so they need
in
something to talk about.
yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh.
in between they created like a 2 weeks where they only showed about like the building is haunted and there is a ghost and how people are
Okay.
getting scared and this and that, and it's amazing. Really, it's really amazing. You should watch it.
Isn't it supposed to be a comedy show?
It is. So it's like a horror comedy. So that is what I'm saying.
Oh,
In
okay.
India, it was the first time like a TV serial adapted like a horror comedy in India. India show. So you should watch it. Anyways, I'm talking nonsense. Let's go to the next thing. The next myth is called as not called. It's said has old buildings are haunted. What do you feel?
No, I disagree.
Buildings, what
Any building.
normal empty road is also haunted. All rubbish. This is who I don't know who made this.
Mm,
Then
maybe just someone. See, because again, I've heard like, during constructions, also there are a lot of accidents that happen where people die, they fall to their death.
hmm.
And this is like a normal circumstance.
Yeah, but that thing is that is like a constructed building, and then after construction it becomes new building. So I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
during construction, that's what I'm saying. It's a new building in progress, right? So accidents happen, people do die, and in Asia, I've heard that they give a human sacrifice so that the
Hmm.
foundation stays strong. It's also when it comes to bridges,
Hmm.
so could be, but no. All new, if they're haunted, they're haunted. I mean,
See,
a
the
ghost doesn't decide that I want to haunt this
the
building
reason
or
behind
newer
this
building
concept
or
is
what.
the reason behind this concept is, I'll give you two stories. So now, where I am from India, there are some places where there are villas also.
Hmm.
So this family who was staying in the villa, they sold that villa to five different people, and they went left India and they went somewhere else.
So
Okay,
this is a
and
scam, not horror.
yeah, scam. It
Horror
is a
to the
scam.
family. Yeah.
It is a scam, and then the case is going on till date. So the villa is huge, but apparently no one is staying there. So the trees which was there started drying. Dry leaves are there on the floor.
Yeah.
Then the
Yeah.
paints are falling. Windows are
Correct.
broken. Blah blah blah. So now it is looking like a haunted villa because this is we have created by movies and this and that, so it is not haunted, but in our area they say that villa is haunted. But I always tell that I knew the family because that guy, he was my friend. I used to play cricket and all with him. I knew the family, and when they left also he told me, bye, we are going, we will come back in
Hmm.
1 week's time. So I knew the family. It is not haunted. It's just that it's not used for
It's just
many years.
abandoned.
Yeah, it's abandoned. It's not used for many years, and that is why it looks haunted, but it is not. So that is the
Yeah.
story behind that. Then The next one is aliens are little green men in flying saucer. Oh my god. Aliens, so I don't want to talk only. Aliens are just created
I don't
by
know.
this.
This is like a myth. I don't know if it's true or no.
This is just created. I'm telling you, there's nothing flying saucer. This I
You
don't know.
never
I
know.
don't know. Never know anything. I know only one alien that is Jadoo from Koi Mil Gaya. That's it.
Okay.
Then the see, coming back to vampires, they say no one still believes in vampires.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, even I don't
No.
believe. But they say, apparently, they say that there are species, and the
There are
biggest
vampire bats. Maybe that's where the creator took inspiration from.
I don't
And
know
this whole concept of werewolves and vampires
vampires,
and zombies and everything has come.
but
Very
Priyanka, the
creative minds.
biggest the biggest paranormal investigator in US, Ed and Lorraine, they have
Yeah.
written multiple books, and they have written a book about vampires as well, and they said that they exist. See,
Really?
I believe certain amount of things what they did in
They
their
have
life.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what they have done. But to come to this extent about vampires, I really don't know. It's very, hard to
Hmm.
believe. Like, okay, if,
I
like
I
now,
have
for
checked Ed
example,
and Lorraine,
hmm,
but this is the first time I'm hearing about them discussing about vampires.
yeah, it's very, this. See now, for example, now Rohit came and he told the story, brilliant
Hmm.
narration, brilliant story, and
Indeed.
it is believable. You can believe, but if someone tells me like like something which is not practical or something, then it does not make sense for me.
Hmm.
Okay, I think so we are done the remaining facts, aliens and this and that, and also Robin is waiting. He's saying, can you narrate the story of Vasai Fort?
Even I'm waiting for this Versailles Fort story. I was gonna tell you, you should get
Who's
back to
going to
Robin.
narrate? Robin is asking me to narrate.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
saying, can you?
no, I
You is the
cannot.
host. Why not?
See the and Robin, how he knows I'm from Vasai?
You must have said it on one of the podcasts.
Babare. Okay, anyways,
Hmm.
I am from Vasai, Goa. I'm from London. I'm from Australia, everywhere. Anyways, uh, there are articles, and when I was researching, I found one article, very small article, uh, where it says that, firstly, I'll tell you the history of Vasai. So
Hmm.
Vasai also was ruled by Portuguese, like how Goa was ruled by Portuguese and how Oman also was ruled by Portuguese. So it's a very
Hmm.
strange thing that I come from
You're
places
connected to
where,
all.
yeah, I've connected to all. I'm from Goa, but I stay in Vasai and I'm working now here in Oman. It's okay now.
Hmm.
I've told, but all these three places are were ruled by Portuguese. So that is quite strange. So Vasai Fort is basically a combination of a church which is still active right now, and Robin is saying I have done my schooling from Vasai. Bro, even
Oh.
I am from Vasai. Which part of Vasai you are? Anyways, I will tell the history to Priyanka. So there is a combination of a church which is still active. There are Sunday service still going on. Then there is like a graveyard. Okay,
Hmm.
and there is a part where it's a fort where it is like connected to the sea, like that was like the port maybe during that time.
Hmm.
And Shivaji's brother, Chinnappa Appa something, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, he
Okay.
was ruling Vasai, like he that was his fort. And so it was Portuguese plus it was the Marathas who was ruling that area. So there are a lot of graves there. So now two factors. One factor is there is a video where Jay Alani is Chimaji Appa. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Robin. Chimaji Appa is uh, the sh- uh, the person's name who was ruling after Portuguese.
Hmm.
So what I was saying, I forgot.
You gave me the backstory about Vasai.
Yeah, I was talking about
And
Jay Alani. Yeah, so Jay Alani had gone to this Vasai fort and he investigated. So now I will tell the real truth what he told me, and I had not put that on air. So
okay.
basically, see, I'm not defaming anyone or something, but he told me, and I feel he should not have any problems with this. So there was a South movie which was releasing in Bollywood, and they wanted to do a different kind of promotion. So
Hmm.
they contacted Jayalani, and they said, you do the investigation.
Okay.
So there is a proper video like 20-25 minutes where he is using this Oja board and where he's using that K2 meter and blah
Hmm.
blah blah. So in that video, they can feel the presence of a ghost, and he's communicating with the ghost. Okay, and
Oh,
to if you see that video, it is extremely scary. Firstly, if you're from Vasai, because during college time we used to bunk college and we used to go there to drink and do all nonsense because that
hang
fort is
out.
like little bit abandoned and no one goes there. So it's a place for all couples as well. I used to go
Hmm.
with guys. My wife is listening, so I used to go with guys. Okay, so so seeing that, being from Vasai, the video is extremely haunted. But then when I was talking to him, he said वो तो fake था यार, हम लोग ने किया ऐसा. So basically,
What
yeah, so they had to do that so that you're promoting the movie. So that is why I tell you, whatever you watch on the internet related to
is not
paranormal
always true.
is not always true. They people create such things. And very simple, there is a part in the video where he's standing near a well. Okay, now, K2 meter is basically shows the temperature. Now, according
Hmm.
to the paranormal facts, if the temperature drops at certain place, then something is supernatural
There's
there.
a presence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a presence. So what he did was he was standing near the well. So he put the K2 meter towards the well. Okay. So
Hmm.
when he puts it towards the well, it is showing like there is some presence here because the temperature has dropped. And then immediately he's
Correct.
uh, putting it the other direction, then the temperature is normal. So he didn't tell me this, but this is a logical explanation. Now it's a well, so obviously that place will be more cooler because water is there now. So when
Hmm.
you put your K2 meter there, obviously the temperature will show little bit. It will drop
It'll
little
be
bit. Has
different.
Yeah, it will be different.
Absolutely.
So that is a logical explanation which I feel after seeing that video. And
Hmm.
this I seen after Jay Alani telling me, because when I seen that time, even I was like a normal person. I used to believe everything. I actually believe that, and I had told everyone, "Arey, bro, watch this video. This." So that marketing helped. I, as a like a non-believer, I just shared that video to everyone, and it got likes and views and blah blah blah. And that is how it works. Normally, YouTube works like that only. If you create fake content, then it works. If you try to tell the truth, then uh, this is what happens. YouTube does not promote, and I don't know, many such things are there. So he told me that it is not haunted. It was just created. But now I have spoken to the villagers who stay there,
Hmm.
and I had some few friends because Robin, I was in GG College, so GG College is like, extremely close to the fort, hardly 5-10 minutes. So I have few localites and the Maharashtrians who are there, and I have spoken to them, and they have said that in certain parts they have felt something, like they have heard some stories.
Hmm.
So one story which I found in an article, and this article was on Google, like a cutout which was uploaded, and this article was like many years before. So it is related to the well itself, huh? So there
Hmm.
is one big well there, and apparently there before, like when buildings and all was not there, this fort was a place where all the workers used to make small small huts and live there. So
Hmm.
there was one old lady who was staying for quite some years near the fort, and she didn't have, like, anyone, like, her family, kids, and all left, and she was staying alone. So somehow she was into black magic. So she started
Okay.
practicing that rituals of black magic, and she started, performing that rituals and trying to gain other people's money and this and that, blah blah blah, everything. So suddenly, after a couple of years, the villagers realized that something is wrong with this female, because when you practice black magic, you have to be in that zone. You have to, uh, I don't know how to tell you, but after practicing black magic, you become, like, extremely dull. Your eyes become black, and you
Hmm.
look very different. You look evil. So they felt
Hmm.
something is wrong with this female, and they seen a couple of times. And back then, when we were young, I think so by 8 9 o'clock, everyone used to go home. No one used to be out that much. Like, it used to be completely dark. And Vasai is like a gao, Vasai gao we call it. So
Hmm.
back then, in maybe 1992, 1993, I'm talking about that time, or maybe before that as well. So they came to know she's doing black magic, and they, you know, one day they came to actually kill her. But she said,
Oh
"No,
shit.
I will not die in your hands." She jumped in that well. Okay. And then they say, apparently, near that well, in and around, uh, they can feel her presence. Like,
Oh.
after that, when it became a city, when Vasai from Gao, it became a city, people started coming. It became like a tourist spot, basically, Vasai Fort.
Hmm.
And people started going, like colleges, like college students used to bunk, and they used to go and all used to sit, drink this, so some people used to feel that presence, like, a little bit tap on the back or something and all. And afternoon times, trust me, it becomes extremely lonely, because it's near the beach side. Okay, it's near the dock, and the
Okay.
fort is huge. Huge means extremely huge. They had different properties, like different areas, I mean. And very few people are there in the afternoon. So obviously it is, it's very lonely. You feel that vibe. And then this story, but now this story was put in Mumbai Mirror, in maybe Times of India. So now I don't know, how true it is. If Robin can, correct me if I'm wrong, or if I'm right, or if Robin is still at work, please, 5 minutes, bro, come and tell us something about the Vasai food, because
Yeah.
I also want to know more information, because whoever I spoke to, they said, like, no, we have seen our villagers experience something, but what they have experienced, like the first hand story, I'm not getting to know. Like, always the second hand story. So that is like little bit complicated. But next time when you come to Naigaon, next time, what, you have never come to Naigaon. So whenever you
I've
come to
never
Naigaon,
come.
I'll take you to Vasai Fort, and we'll do like a tour thing. Like, we'll take you to that place. But I will send you few links, Priyanka. This is
Yes.
101 India, which is that Goa ka horror stories, and this Vasai Fort ka investigation by Jay Alani. Watch it.
Yes.
Watch it. Watch it.
I'm looking forward to watching the 101 story.
Okay. So I think so. Let me see what's the time. It's 12:43, almost 1 hour
It's
44 minutes.
45. Hmm.
Yeah. So maybe in another 5 10 minutes we will wrap up, because it's the first live session which I have started, where I will be talking about horror content. So I feel it was nice. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Robin.
It's always my pleasure.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you, so many of them who have joined. And Rohit had an amazing story. But before we leave, thank you, Nathan, as well, who had joined earlier. But before we leave, I
And
would,
Satish.
and Satish, yes, and Satish. Yes, and Satish. There is another person who has commented, but I prefer to ignore it because I feel it is a spam. The comment is it says I am not speak English. It says this. I'll put it also. I am not speak English. Please speak in the Russian. Taylor B. So I don't know. It's a spam. So
Could it be? Wow, you're
it.
reaching Russia also, Desmond. Tell
I
him
don't
das
know.
Vidania.
I just tell have your vodka. That's it. Because last time when we did the live stream, I don't know if you were there or no. You were not
I
there.
saw someone had come.
Yeah. So he told
I
me.
couldn't join you, but I could only watch.
Yeah, he was
So I
telling me.
told you.
Swapnil was telling me these are the trollers and they are like they will hack and.
Yeah.
बाबा अब मेरा सब्सक्राइबर्स 985 क्या हैक करके क्या मिलेगा तेरे को और वो भी रशिया से एटलीस्ट समवन हैक फ्रॉम इंडिया और समथिंग एनीवेज before we leave before we wind up I would like Priyanka to tell
Yes.
me a story if you have anything.
The latest I heard was about the ship, which I already told you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there are like
Anything
other similar instances when, because three different guys told me, like, what used to happen on the ship. So it's just the feeling of someone being there. But about this handover was quite intriguing because it was not just one person who experienced it. There were like
everyone was
different people. Yeah. And backstory to that was the person who was giving a handover had committed suicide.
oh god.
So, he used to be like, that's why he wanted to, like, tell his uh job responsibility. Okay, this is done, and that happened. And then people were used to feel depressed and all of that. So next time I'll get you some more other stories. This time I had ship stories.
Yes, no worries, no worries. And also, including Priyanka, see,
Hmm.
I will be continuing this live stream every week. Mostly, today
Yes.
is what Tuesday. I'll try to keep it on Tuesday. And yes, there will be ghost stories. You guys can come and share your ghost stories. But I would also like to do something else during the stream. Maybe talk about the upcoming movies, or some paranormal facts. Or I have also found uh, Instagram account which is called as short horrors. So they are very short horror stories. So for the next live, I was thinking I will be reading some horror stories from this account. So anything if you want me to react related to horror, maybe I don't think so I'll able to react on any YouTube
I'll give
videos
you reviews.
because
Hmm.
uh, because there is a lot of copyright strike and all, and I try to figure out something, but it's not I cannot understand because if you watch another YouTube video there is a copyright strike or something. So
Okay.
I'll try to react maybe something else like some horror stories or some TikTok or Instagram ka small short videos that I can react to. So anything related to horror we can discuss, we can talk. And this is not a very serious stream. This is a fun stream. You can ask me anything. You can share your stories. You can do anything. And Robin is telling, please try to keep it on Saturday so that we working people can join. Okay,
Yes, that's a good suggestion.
but the thing is, Saturday, this fellow is already
Saturdays
doing,
are
no?
it's the only weekend. Swapnal is doing on
No,
Saturdays.
not Saturdays. Jose is doing on Saturday,
It's
and he's
okay.
a.
The people who can't go on Jose can always come and join our podcast, our
Yes,
channel.
I think so. I will try that. I'll also mention in my subtitles that people who are not getting chance, please share your stories. And when he's going live, I will put the link in their live chat. You're not getting chance, please click this link.
Join in here. We are here to hear you out.
Okay. So since Robin has said Saturday, so Saturday done. So the thing is, Saturday I also release my weekly episode. So maybe I will release it plus I'll do the live stream. We'll see how it works, but I just wanted to try and I just wanted to see. So I will be reacting on all the horror content. If there is any video, like how Rohit said, we can discuss about that video. We cannot see that, but we can discuss it and we can do a lot of fun things, but everything related to paranormal. But before we wind up, remember, Robin, Rohit, everyone who's listening, enjoy horror content only for entertainment. Do not believe it 100%. Use logic before magic. That is what I can say.
Wow. Use logic before magic.
Yes, it's a
That's a nice one.
yes. So before we go, I have a shairi. I don't know it will fit this, but I'm telling this shairi to everyone because off lately my friend, uh, he lost. He didn't like the female didn't die, but that female got married to someone else. I'll not take the name, but
Oh,
like
heartbreak
an
story.
ex girlfriend got married, so he's extremely sad. So I send him this shairi. So here it goes. कुछ इस तरह तेरे मेरे रिश्ते ने आखिरी सांस ली कुछ इस तरह तेरे मेरे रिश्ते ने आखिरी सांस ली ना तूने पलट के देखा ना मैंने आवाज दी
Wow, wow.
थैंक यू
It's
थैंक यू
really
थैंk
nice.
you yeah I
Wow,
heard
wow,
it
wow,
some
wow.
I heard it somewhere I can't recollect I heard it somewhere but when that Zakir Khan he had come to Oman no that time he had said this shairi and this hit me because there are some shairis which hits you so
Yeah.
this hit me. Anyways, we are
Lucky
going off
you.
off topic. So Robin said, please try to keep it on Saturday. Done, Robin. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Rohit. Priyanka, thank you so much. I will wait for another 5-10 minutes. If you want, you can leave. If you want, you can stay. I'll just check. I will give another 5 minutes for anyone who wants to share their ghost stories. Anyone last ghost stories. Uh, I'm just waiting. The link is in the description. So if anyone who can come, it would be really good if Robin would have come, but he's working. But no worries. But रात को कौन काम करते हैं? मतलब I think so he might be doing night shift or something.
Night shift.
Yeah. But Robin and Rohit, I need a small favor. You guys need to share my episodes or my channel with your friends and family, whoever enjoys horror content, and tell them to support me because I'm a new podcaster, new YouTuber, and I need your support. And with your support, we will reach maybe 1 million, inshallah. But
Inshallah.
one day we will reach. So yeah, it's almost 1 hour 53 minutes. So I will wait for another 5 minutes. I'll talk some rubbish. So Priyanka,
That was
if you
good. No,
if
now
you
would be a good
want,
time to wrap it up.
it's the good time. I think
And
so. No one is going to
hmm.
come, no? According to your this.
No, no. Uh, no, on Swapnil's channel, this is the time when I would actually come online.
Oh, but I can't
Yeah.
see. I can't see his because he put it on Instagram because I seen his story that tonight at 11:45. It's already
Hmm.
12 something, right? 12 past, right, in India.
It's yeah, 12:55 now.
Okay, but why he's not come live? I don't know.
Maybe
Anyways,
I
guys,
didn't get an update regarding Swapnil.
I think so. Maybe he's going live tomorrow. So, Swapnil,
Yeah,
go whoever is watching, whoever's listening, and who don't know about Swapnil, go check out his channel. He's
Avirbhav.
yeah, Abirbhav Horror Stories. It's there on YouTube, so check it out. And yes, I think so. We should wind up.
Indeed. Thank you for having me, Desmond. It's always a pleasure to be on your channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Priyanka,
And
maybe for the next live stream, you can you know call your more friends or something, and you can tell them to.
I don't know why is everybody so camera shy, honestly.
No, you can tell them to put the this ना क्या बोलते हो उसको.
Like how I've
Ca-
come today
Yeah,
because I was here to watch, but somehow I became a participant.
it's
But
always
it was
good.
a fun session,
Yeah,
indeed.
because otherwise I will kill myself because I have to talk to myself, right?
No, you're getting good at it, and you just one day at a time, my friend, one day at a time.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, so everyone, thank you so much, and whoever's watching this after the live stream, comment below and let me know what should I do next. What can I do? Something different, react, do something, but everything about paranormal, everything related to paranormal. So, thank you. Good night. Shabakir.
Thank you, Desmond. Thank you, guys, for all those who were here with us. Good night and cheers.